First, we have to start by asking about what are the human rights. Many people know that they have them, but they really don't know what they are. Human rights are the things to which you are authorized or allowed, liberties that are guarantees. According to the United Nations, we have 30 human rights, which are numbered in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. These rights are held simply by being a human. All the people of the world have them.
The historical evolution of the concept of human rights is developed in conjunction with major economic, social, and thought changes. Human rights have changed and have modified throughout life, and something very important to mention is how much do they respect them. In the present, only very few people do not know about them, but in the past there were many conflicts over it. Imagine how important it that they have respected and taken seriously. Without this, our world would be in chaos. A clear example of this would be the First World War. The First World War began on July 28, 1914, and ended on November 11, 1928. It was a war confrontation centered in Europe. The first powers of that time faced each other, the Triple Entente and the Triple Alliance. All this happened thanks to imperialism and the conflicts that were created by the Industrial Revolution. It all started with the assassination of the Archduke Francisco Fernando, causing a war between the Austro-Hungarian Empire and Serbia, and later more countries joined them to support their allies, which ended with the Triple Entente victory.
When I was analyzing how the World War was carried out and the consequence of it, I saw many differences between the human rights of those dates and the ones that we have today. When the First World War ended, rights did exist. However, they did not have the concepts very clear, and because of them, the importance was lost.
In summary, I think that most of the rights that we have today were not fulfilled in that war, and thanks to this war, we saw we needed them. One of the most important consequences was that it caused the death of millions of civilians and soldiers, demonstrating that they did not have the rights of life, liberty, and security. Other rights that exist now and at that time are not those that prohibit slavery, that we're all equal. We should not be discriminated against, and we have freedom of expression and thought.
For these reasons, when they saw what the world was going through at the end of the war, the United Nations set the objective of freeing faith in human rights, fundamentally in the dignity and the worth of the human person.